Hello my lovelies, this is going to be a reading for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus for the month of September 2021. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with each and every one of you, but please take what does resonate with you and leave the rest behind. Also, if you like the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. There's also a link in the description box below to my Etsy shop where I am currently offering personal readings as well. All right, Taurus. So let's go ahead and get started with your monthly reading for September. So I take the time to call in your beautiful angels and spirit guides, as well as ancestors for the collective sign of Taurus. This will be a 5-card spread. First card will look at your overall energy for the month. Second card will look at what the theme of the month will be for you guys. Third card will look at any challenges that may be present. Fourth card will look at how you should be responding to those challenges. And last but not least, the 5th card will be advice from your beautiful angels and spirit guides for September. I will also clarify the initial messages for you guys. That way we can go ahead and paint a bigger picture of what it is that spirit wants you to know for September. And lastly, I will pull a couple of oracle cards from 2 different decks. That way we can also dig a little bit deeper into what messages spirit wants you to take with you for the month of September. All right, Tauruses, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for your guidance and your divine light. Please show me what is Taurus's overall energy for the month of September. What is their overall energy for September? Beautiful angels, spirit guides. What is their overall energy for September? And we have the Death card. And what is the theme of the month? What will be the theme of the month for Tauruses? What will be the theme of the month for them? Okay, and we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. What challenges may be present? What challenges may be present? We have the High Priestess. Okay, and how should Taurus respond to these challenges? How should they be responding to the challenges? Okay, we have the Moon. All right, and what advice do you have for Taurus? What advice do you have for them, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for them for September? Please guide me and show me clearly. What advice do you have for them? What advice do you have for them? Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors, what advice? Oh. And you have the 9 of Swords as your advice. And Virgo also had that as their advice card. And your underlier is the Fool. All right, Tauruses. So I do feel like just from kind of looking at this, is that some of you are not following your intuitive hunches about moving along from something or moving away from something. Maybe the fear of the unknown of what is to come if you were to do so. In a position of your overall energy for the month of September, you have the Death card. And the Death is all about, for me, transformation or transitioning. Okay, so letting go of something so that something else can come in. Okay, so it's like a rebirth. The Death card is actually like one of my favorite cards in the deck, weirdly enough, because it allows for growth. It allows for something that didn't work for you to come to an end, but also at the same time making room for improvement, making room for new possibilities, making room for growth. So I feel like that's kind of where you will be in September. You'll be in a transitioning phase, and you could be transitioning from something that is currently out of balance for you right now. So something that's not kind of going with the flow with you right now. Something that's throwing things off. You kind of like, I think, want to transition away from that. Okay. But I do feel like part of the problem, because you have the challenge in the High Priestess in the challenge position, is not knowing or not following your intuition in this case, because not everything is unveiled. So you can't clearly see the outcome, or maybe the outcome is purposely hidden from you. And because you don't know what that outcome is, or you know what is to come of this transition or this transformation from you, it's kind of keeping you at a place of maybe being reluctant to make the changes that need to be changed, because you do have the moon in the position of the response to the High Priestess. And this is just to say that to release any fears surrounding this situation, okay? Because things that need to be unveiled will be unveiled in due time. So you may not can make sense of everything right now, but just know that eventually you have the moon on both of these, all right? And the moon is all about intuition. The moon is about things not being clearly seen or clearly known yet. So this could be you keeping you from this transformative energy that needs to take place. Okay, but I do feel like you do want to do it, Taurus. I feel like part of you want to let part of your old self go to make room for a new and better you. I think though because you don't know how that's 100% going to work for you, you may be a little slow in the process of doing that. All right, because as you can see, you have the Nine of Swords here in your advice from Spirit, which is to let go of those anxieties and those fears. Even the moon itself is all about fears. So let go of these things that's going to keep you from transforming into a newer or a better version of yourself. Okay, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, things that's not balanced out, or things not in place as they should be, things that may keep things keep the scale, you know, from being even amongst whatever situations you may be going through. Really just transform it in a way to where that makes sense to you, in the aspect of you knowing that you need to change some things around in order to change this Two of Pentacles around, in order to put things back into balance and back into focus. Okay, and you even have the Fool as your underlier, which is all about new beginnings. Okay, taking a leap of faith. So this Death card, letting it transition you, letting it transform you. Okay, so in a way where things that may not be seen now can eventually be revealed to you. And underneath that, you have the Two of Swords, which is all about, you know, being indecisive about something, or making that choice or that decision. So you definitely are going to be in a position, Taurus, in September, of really transforming yourself, okay, or allowing that transformation to take place. All right, even though you can't see the end result of that transformation, I feel like it is something that is going to ultimately be good for you, and things won't reveal themselves 100% until you make the first steps of that transformation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify these cards here. And I did already pre-shuffle, so I'm just going to go ahead and start clarifying. So beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors, please clarify the death card for me in the position of overall energy. Why is the death card here? So I feel like letting go of the old and making room for the new. All right, Scorpios in September. Letting go of the old, making room for the new. Things that were not balanced for you. Things that kind of interrupted your ebb and flow of life. Transforming those things, okay? Getting rid of those things. Transitioning away from those things. All right, yeah, so then here you have the Two of Pentacles upright. So yeah, you are definitely wanting to go into a more balanced state of living, okay? Two of Pentacles is all about prioritizing, balancing things so that everything works out equally and works out fairly. And you're definitely in a position in September to transform some things or transition in a way that you can bring balance back into your life. All right, so can we clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse in the position of the theme of the month? So I feel like you're saying like you're going to get back focused in September. So if there was focus loss, you know, focus loss that kind of led to this imbalance in your life, you're going to gain that focus back in September, or at least work on gaining that focus back. And part of that, I feel like it's you having to transform yourself, letting go of the old you and embracing a newer part of you, so that things become more clearer and make more sense for you. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Star. So yeah, so there is definitely hope around this situation. All right, definitely hope. So things that are not balanced now, things that seem a little bit off scale, or that's, like I said, interrupting your ebb and flow of life, there's a shimmer of hope here for things to turn around and get back on track for you guys. And even though you may not fully, that might not be fully revealed to you, because you do have the High Priestess and the Moon here, which is all about, you know, hidden wisdom, or things not being fully known yet. So even though that's not, you're not fully aware of what all of this is for you, there's still a shimmer of hope there, okay? And I think it will only get brighter once you transform your way of maybe thinking or being, or, like I say, shedding the old you and replacing it with a newer version of yourself. All right, please clarify the High Priestess for me in the position of the challenge. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, all right, which is all about partnership and everyone being on the same page. So yeah, so if this is in regards to a relationship, whether it be a romantic or a love relationship, I feel like you Taurus, are hoping for, with this Star, hoping for everyone to kind of be on the same page. And things may be kind of imbalanced right now, and you're hoping that this transformation that is to take place, whether it be for you, which it should be for you because it's your overall energy, maybe you're feeling like shedding this old part of you and embracing the newer you will allow for things to balance, not only balance out, but create some type of unity between a bond that you have, okay? So maybe that will intensify and things will get stronger between the two of you once you realize what things need to be shared in order for that rebirth to happen, okay? And this is too, could be a bond with, you know, the High Priestess. It's all about intuition, so following your gut instincts and trusting your instincts, or trusting that and doing the things that you need to do that once that's done, more things will be revealed to you to further you along your path. So maybe everything's not 100% there, and that union is not 100% formed or bonded yet. It's because you haven't fully went through that transformation phase. Okay. All right, beautiful angel, spirit guides, ancestors for Taurus, please clarify the moon and the response. So yeah, so don't be afraid of the unknown. Sometimes when we have to shed pieces of our old self and make way for a new version of ourselves, it makes us uncomfortable and it makes us feel uneasy because we feel like we are vulnerable, you know, especially if you're used to keeping your guard up, or you're used to protecting yourself at all costs. That fear of embracing the new you could be, you know, overwhelming, all right? Because you don't know exactly 100% what is to come from it. Only thing you can do is have that shimmer of hope that everything will balance out and play out like how it is intended to. But you have to kind of trust in the process first. Trust in the process to allow yourself to be transformed, all right? Let those dead weights or things that weighs you down be released. Clarify the moon for me, please, beautiful angels and spirit guides. All right, so we have, wow, you got the Death card again, all right, and the King of Swords. Wow, that's amazing. So you got the Death card again, saying don't be afraid of this death or this rebirth. Don't be afraid of what you can't 100% see yet. Don't be afraid of the red veil that's hidden, that's hiding what's behind the closed doors. Because once you get through there, then you'll feel more enlightened and things will make more sense, okay? And then the King of Swords, it's all about, he's very intellectual, okay? He's very clear-minded. He knows, you know, what it is. He's very wise, I should say. The King of Swords is very wise. He's a critical thinker. He's an analyzer. So he knows, you know, what he has to do. And not only does he knows, he takes action on it, okay? With no hard feelings in view, meaning that, you know, it's his feelings over everyone else's, because he's going to always do what's right for him and make the best judgment calls. All right, so don't be afraid of this this rebirth. Don't fear it. Don't fear the unknown. Allow yourself to use that King of Swords discernment and cut through those things that blocks you from allowing this change to come in your life, Taurus. Because I feel like this is overall, I feel like this is a very positive change if you allow for the transformation to take place. That's what I'm feeling. And just hold on to that glimmer of hope here, you know, that things that are kind of unbalanced right now will eventually balance out again. All right, please clarify for me the Nine of Swords in a position of advice from Spirit. Okay, and then we have the World. Yes, so all things must end so that you can begin a new journey that will allow you to feel complete, okay? The World is all about completion, all right? So once you can let go of this energy that keeps you from fearing, or that keeps you not from fearing, but keeps you fearing and keeps you in a place of feeling restless or not knowing which way to turn. Once you can release that, okay, and embrace the rebirth of this Death card here, then things will come full circle. All right, things will begin to balance out again. Unions will begin to form that are stronger. You'll be able to see more clearer. Things that are not revealed now will eventually be revealed, okay? But it's all about not being afraid to change who you are, okay? And I feel like this is what the core of this is you transforming who you are. That's going to help build stronger bonds or stronger unions and put things back in balance for you guys, Taurus, okay? And then for the underlier in this deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles is all about someone who is practical. He's grounded, action oriented, moving forward, you know, being grounded in his approach and what needs to be done, you know, especially financially, and, you know, making the proper moves forward. All right, so now we are going to pull an oracle card from the Heal Yourself reading cards to see if we can further confirm this reading for you guys, the beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. I ask that you deliver a sign for the lovely Tauruses that will give them further validation in this reading. Okay, so yeah, definitely you'll be ready for the next phase or the next unveiling, Taurus, once you allow this transformation to take place. Okay, once you allow this transformation to take place, you'll be able to know how to balance, how to prioritize, how to form stronger bonds and unions, okay, with yourself, with others, with spirits. You know, you just have to allow for yourself that room for transformation. Okay, and we have sadness. Okay, number 5. So maybe feeling sad because you know you don't want to give up on the old you. Maybe you like the old you. Maybe you know, you've been comfortable with the old you for so long, it kind of disheartens you to think about this change that needs to take place. You know, even though it has to take place, it's like something you're not used to. All right, so let's just take a look and see what sadness says. So sadness says, it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you assess compassion. When you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. So where you at, you may not have been comfortable before, Taurus, you know, being openly compassionate, being openly, that person to openly express their feelings. Maybe now is the time to let go of that, and that's part of your transformation. Okay, allowing yourself to feel vulnerable, allow yourself to create unions and bonds with people that you normally would not have, and letting go of the fear of feeling vulnerable. Okay, because I feel like once you let go of that fear of feeling vulnerable to who you are or who you're capable of being, you will bring in more enlightenment to you. You will allow for things to be more balanced between yourself and others. Okay, so be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. Yeah, so most of you probably have like barriers surrounding yourself, okay, that prevents a union from being formed. You know, whether it's a union with a loved one in a relationship, or, you know, bonds at work, whatever. Some of you have a wall up, okay, and this is it's time to shed that old part of you that keeps this wall up and don't allow for love and opportunity to come in. All right, so allow yourself to feel, okay, the sadness. Allow yourself to feel, Taurus, and don't feel like you have to always have that guard up that's keeping you in one state of mind or one state of being. All right, so I'm going to pull one more oracle card, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. One more oracle card to further confirm this reading. All right, and validate for my dear Tauruses. One more. Ooh. All right, so once again, you have the balancing act, which is you have the balance here. You have the Two of Pentacles upright, then you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then you get the balancing act, which is another, I would say it's not technically a Two of Pentacles, but it's similar to, and it's in reverse. All right, and 1 and 1, 11 equals 2. So a lot of you guys are really having to prioritize and balance some things out in September. All right, so let's take a look at what balancing act is for you in the reverse. Okay, this is a time when it's important to address the areas of your life where there is discord. Are you fixated on getting your own way? Are you obsessed with the one thing, neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Taking your own inventory is a necessary step towards rebalancing your life, and it's the only way to reach an equitable solution. Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will come much more easily. If there is to be fairness, it must come from you. Yes, what did I say? You have to transform yourself, okay? You have to take your own inventory as a necessary step towards rebalancing your life, meaning you have to be accountable, you know, for allowing this rebirth to happen so that you can see things more clearly, so that you can balance things out, and you can allow yourself the opportunity for potential unions, you know, even if you have them already, make these unions stronger, make the bonds tighter, you know, by you allowing yourself to be transformed into a way where things can be more balanced for you, Taurus. All right, so that was your September reading, my lovely Tauruses. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out, as well as to subscribe to my channel. All right, and until next time, my lovelies, bye-bye.